Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Reach out to me directly, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Today we are discussing a 2020 model year launch, 39 millimeters in stainless steel. This is the Grand Seiko Heritage Collection Spring Drive Automatic Soko SBGA429. Inspired by early autumn, it features a handsome array of colors, textures, and, as you can see, a great deal of external character in a very wearable case size. The stainless steel 39mm watch measures 12.9 millimeters thick by 46.6 millimeters lug-to-lug by 19 millimeters between the lugs. Throwing it on my 16 centimeter circumference wrist, you can see the watch is an excellent fit. Comfortable, relatively short across the wrist and nicely shaped. You can see there's plenty of clearance on either side of my wrist from over the top. It's low enough to fit underneath the cuff, and this down the barrel shot should give you all of the angle you need to realize how well it will wear on a wrist as small as 13.5 centimeters circumference. Now, taking a look at the hardware and the software, the clasp is a stainless steel twin trigger release, single fold deployant. The strap matches the tones of the dial. You have a lovely sort of anthracite gray, very dark, with a lovely verdant green contrasting stitch. The case, of course, featuring that tin plate Zaratsu polish for which Grand Seiko is famous. Now, that's their term, Zaratsu. I call it Zalitz machine polishing, which is what ultimately it was back in its day. And these machines are of European origin, but the foremost practitioners of this craft are in Japan. And it takes about 3 years to learn this form of optically smooth black polishing, whereby you hold the case and the surface to be milled directly against a milling surface made of tin, and that's how you create that black polish. There's a little bit of a crease line that runs down the lug hoods along with a contrasting satin finish, screw down crown, 100-meter water resistance, and the watch, as you can see, includes a conical bezel framing a dial that is that same nickel anthracite as the strap. It's got a vertical brushed finish, and you can see the individual indices have a satin finished tops and then black polished facets on their faces. You can also see the same satin finishing on the tops of the Dauphine hands for hours and minutes, with that mirrored polishing on their side facets. Now there's a lovely green hand, and that for both seconds and power reserve. The watch automatic winding features a 72-hour power reserve, and as you can see, it is a spring drive caliber 9R65, 30 joules automatic winding. It features stop seconds as well as a quick set date. It is accurate to plus or minus 15 seconds a month because that's unique to spring drive. You can also see the smooth glide of the spring drive seconds hand. There are no stutters or stops. It doesn't beat the way a Swiss escapement does because it is a unidirectional governing wheel. And while it does feature a quartz oscillator, it is a mechanical watch, and the drive of the hands is entirely mechanical. No batteries, no capacitors, no motors. Watchmaker assembled, watchmaker regulated, and watchmaker serviced. It is a lifetime movement for a lifetime watch. This is a watch that has a lot to offer. Beautifully hand finished externally, and internally there is the unique spring drive technology that so far only Piaget has really even attempted to duplicate, and then only in a very limited series. This tech remains unique to Seiko and Grand Seiko. Reach out to tmosso@thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details of this SBGA 429.